Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to install a WordPress multi-site. I'm going to do it on this domain here. As you can see, it's blank right now. First thing you need to do is to go to WordPress and download the latest version. I'm going to just save it in my downloads directory. And then you go to where it has downloaded. And you're going to right click on it. I use 7-zip and I want to say extract here, or you can just use the built-in Windows 7 or Windows 8 one, and then you can say extract all. And I'm just going to use this one since everybody has this one. It's going to put it in that directory. Once it's done, Windows 7 unzips it a lot faster. I don't know why the Windows 8 version is so slow, or the Windows 7, it's the same thing. And when it's done, you're going to see the directory come up over here. We'll get back to this in a minute. Now what we need to do is we need to log in through cPanel into our domain so we can get the thing started. So as you see, this is my domain. So you're going to copy this. You hit paste, and then you just type in cPanel. You type in your username that it'll give you when your host signs it up. He'll give you your username and your password to get into cPanel. If he doesn't, you better ask for him and get it as soon as possible. You can see mine because I have done nothing special. I'm going to erase that one anyway. It's just a simple code that you use to extend your videos. Okay, the first thing you do, since this is a multi-site install, is I'm going to create an email account. You need one. Don't create admin, but I'm going to do it here just for demonstration purposes. You're going to get a lot of spam, but you do need admin anyway. You don't have to use it to log into your WordPress site, but if you don't want your emails from this server getting stuck in spam, you would use this. So now I'm just going to use the same easy password I used here. Again, this won't be the same in a minute, so I'm just going to show it to you. I'm not going to really care about hiding it. Okay, I want to create the account. So now we have an email address. The second step, so you don't forget, is to come over here where it says subdomains. You got to create a wildcard subdomain. What that is just an asterisk. It's a character above the number 8 on the keyboard. There you go. You set up your what do I say? Your wildcard domain. Sounds fancy, but it's nothing big. Okay, now you got to create your databases and a user. I'm going to just call it WordPress database. Create. You want to use funny characters and stuff in here, like numbers and letters, capital and lowercase, so nobody can spam it. And then I'm going to create WordPress user. And again, I'm just going to I want to actually use this as my password to make it easy on this one. But again, you want this password to be strong. See, I made 20 out of 100, which is the minimum, so it's good enough. Okay, now you're going to have to add this user to this database. You're going to click Add and click All Privileges and make changes. So far, except for the wildcard domain, which you don't need if you are not doing a multi-site install, a regular install is basically the same thing. Okay, now we're ready to upload our files to the server. Let's see if these are done. Okay, they're all in here. Here's WordPress. We're going to open up the WordPress folder and upload everything that you see here. So what you need is a program like FileZilla or I use WinSCP because I really love it. They're both free. You can go to winscp.org or filezilla.org to download it. Okay, on the new site, even with FileZilla, you're going to see hostname. It's going to just be ftp dot and then your domain. So whatever your domain is, it just goes in here. whatever.com, or in my case .co. Let's make sure that's right. Oops, let me go to the right browser. importantholidays.co. I'll copy it and paste it just to make sure. Okay, well it did the whole thing, so you don't want that. And then FTP. Oh, well, let me get on the right one. ftp.importantholidays.co. Now the username, whatever it gives you on your sign up, and then the password is the same that you're going to use when you log into cPanel. And in my case, it was this one right here. Again, by the time you watch this article, you won't be able to log in anymore because I will have changed it. Oops, we want to be on WinSCP. Okay, let me put it back in. There's the password. Okay, now we're going to log in. Go to the public HTML, and this is where we're going to upload all the browsers we downloaded. Okay, remember it was in the downloads directory. Okay, what you want to do is you want to go all the way back up to C, and then choose your user. Oh, here, there, downloads. And then we find your folder, WordPress, open it up, copy everything in between. So you can click the top, hold the shift button, click the bottom, and then just drag it on over. Now it's uploading. So while it's uploading, I want to take a break and continue after the upload is complete. Okay, as you can see, we're almost done, so we're ready to continue. Okay, we're going to go back to our page. And the key is, since this is a multi-site install, you don't want to put the www dot here, because it's going to be using wildcard subdomains, and that'll screw it up. That's just what I've been told, and it won't work well. So keep the domain name without the www, and everything should fall into place. Okay, now that it's uploaded, all we got to do is hit enter or refresh, and we'll get our installation started. Okay, I'm in the US, so I'm going to take English. As you can see, they have all these different languages here, whatever you need. Okay, now we're going to enter the database info. Okay, remember in cPanel we created the database. They'll be located under My Databases. Okay, here's the database name. Let me see if I can copy the whole thing. And then our WordPress user, which we used, oops, WP user. It's right here. Okay, here's the user up here. Hit copy. And I want to paste it in here. Now remember how I made the password just this part right here? But don't. You know, you're going to make it something complicated because people like to spam you. There's a lot of good apps out there, but you never know. And then you can leave it like this, but what you really want to do is give it some funny characters like this, like with the password. That way people can't guess your WordPress tables too easy and spam them directly. Now you're going to run the install. For the sake of this, I'm just going to call it my test site. My username is going to just be admin. Don't use admin because that's the one that all the spy bots guess. And then I'm just going to use WP user also. It's very weak, but you're going to make it yours harder. Remember how I made the email admin? And I'm going to install WordPress. Okay, now it's done. Username, admin, and WP user for my password. Okay, now we're in. Now here comes the part where you have to do the multi-site install. Okay, everything is set up just fine. You don't have to worry about anything yet. The next step is you're going to open up your WordPress-config file. Right? First thing you're going to do is refresh this. See how it says sample? Delete that one because somebody can use that to overwrite your install. Because see, it created you the WP config file. You're going to edit it. Now, right under here, we're going to put define WordPress multi-site install true. Here's the put the following in the WP config. Just before that's all. Stop editing. Happy blogging. You're going to put define WordPress multi-site true. Copy this. Oops. Okay, remember how I used this to edit it? This is the WP config file. So where is it? That's it. Oh, happy blog. That's all. Stop editing. Happy blogging. So you're going to put it right underneath here. Paste. You're going to close it. It's going to ask you to save. You hit yes. Now it's going to upload it. FileZilla will do the same thing. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to go to Tools. See how it says Network Setup? So now you got another step to do. I like subdomains. And since we use wildcard, you could also use directories, but this is for subdomains, not subdirectories. It's going to give you a default title and the network admin email, which is this, which is fine for me. I want to hit install. Okay, now here it says you put this in the config file again just before that's all. Happy editing. All these. So you just copy them. Again, open this up. Right click and hit edit. Alright, so see how I said allowed to be true? And it's just ahead of that's all. Happy stop editing, whatever. So you're going to control paste. Now you're done. You hit close. Again, you're going to save it. And now you got to open up your htaccess file. You're going to hit copy. And now see where it says htaccess? Okay, what you're going to do is just below that and just above this, everything in here you're going to delete. And then you're going to paste in this new code. This sets it up. See how it says star, the asterisk in here? That sets it up for the wildcard domain. So again, you're going to save it. And now you can see it's added characters to it, so it's been uploaded. Now it says you need to log in again. So you're going to put in your username. You put in the right username. Okay, you're all set. Now when you go up to my site, see how it says network admin dashboard? Here you go, everything is all set. And then you have your sites, and I'm going to show you how to add a subdomain yourself. It says importantholidays.co, so we're going to add new. Let's say you're going to have Christmas as a subdomain. Site title, Christmas holidays. And then the admin email, let's say you want to give it a different email. You can't really use the same email unless you use a plug which will allow you to use multiple accounts. It's a plugin. It's a good one. It's called Allow Multiple Accounts, just like that. But I'm going to just give it a fake one. I want to say, and I'm going to keep it on my blog, so I'm just going to say Christmas at importantholidays.co. Now you're going to add the site. Okay, site added, visit dashboard. This takes you right to the dashboard of the Christmas title, importantholidays.co. And see, you get a list of the plugins. These will not be shown if somebody else signs up because you have to give them permission. But anyway, I'm going to show you one more trick on this. Okay, we're going to go back to sites. We're going to hit edit. Oops, wait. That's the main block. Okay, edit Christmas. See how it didn't give you the 2013 and 2012 option? Watch when I go back to the dashboard. Just by clicking this, it'll take you to the dash, or it takes you to the front page. Okay, now I'm going to go to Themes. Appearance, Themes. See how it only shows 2014? That's your only choice, because you have to give them permission. So if you want to give permission, you got to go back to Themes, and now you can click these two. You can have Network Enable, which will enable it on every website, or you can do it individually per website. So we'll go back to Sites, Edit Site, Themes, and just to this one, I'm going to enable these two. Enable. See how it says enable this time? Now, these two would only be seen on this one. If you were to have other subdomains, these themes would not be shown. And now I'm going to show you real quick when we get back to the other sites. I should have just clicked on that, but let's go to Dashboard. And now we go to Themes. See how they all show up now? So they're all good. And there's another plugin called where you can only have certain plugins show for certain sites. So if you're going to run like a BuddyPress blog or let people create their own sites, that's another plugin, and I will have it in a future video. But as for now, this is how you get the WordPress multi-site up and ready to go. Thanks for watching.